Good afternoon, Kmart shoppers. I'm going to be doing a few console tests today. I just got a whole bunch of stuff in for testing. I'm expected to get another shipment of things in for testing over the next couple of days. So hopefully there'll be another console testing stream soon. There has been very few things. Alright, so let me rephrase that. There have been less streams recently because a lot of the stuff that I want to do for repairs is being held up by Canada Post, who is currently on strike. I am pro-union, so I'm not going to say anything bad about it. All I'm going to say is that repair streams are going to be few and far between while that happens. I might do some video game playing instead, just to, do something while waiting for parts to come in. But yeah, the repair streams are going to be less and less while this strike continues to happen. That being said, my supplier is giving me a bunch of consoles to test, so we're going to do some of that today. It's just going to be a quick stream. I'm not going to stay on too long. If I get more stuff later on today, then I will start back up, or if I feel like playing some video games, I will do that. Let's start off with the big box of stuff. I have an Xbox 360, an Xbox Original, and two PlayStation 3s. I think one of them is a Slim. Yes, one of them is a Slim. So let's start with the Go Habs Go Xbox. It's a little grody, but we shall survive. Let me zoom that out a little bit so you can get a better picture of this. Xbox huge. Let me bring up my capture card. Wow, okay. It will work today. Let's turn it on. Yeah, capture card does work. Ooh, it works straight away. Nice. Oh, and we get an instant response. Now, I seem to have misplaced, question mark, my Duke controller, so I'm just going to be using this blue Xbox controller for the time being, until I can figure out where I put the Duke. First things first, is there a game? The drawer is stuck. Okay, cool. I guess we'll figure out if there's a game when we get past this menu. There is no game. Okay. It is in French, let's fix that. Long. Let me increase the picture size a little bit for you. There we go. Langue et anglais. Xbox Live. Nope. Music. Any music on here? Band son un. 0 tracks. Okay. What is the Agent Under Fire? Major League Baseball. Hotkey by city. Ooh. So this is a well-loved Xbox. Look at all these games this guy's played. Obviously, this guy really liked his hit and run. One soundtrack. This guy really liked his hockey games. Alright, so I'm going to have to figure out what's wrong with the draw here. But otherwise, seems to be fine. I lost my regular tape, so I'm going to have to use a little bit of electrical tape. Come on, come on. Yeah. I've had this electrical tape for forever, so I don't mind going through it. Where did I put the knife I was using, though? Here. Stuck. DVD stuck. Now I will open this up offline as well. Mostly just to see if yeah, I need to remove the clock cap or any other weird shit. This is a 1.6. It's from 2005, so it probably doesn't need a clock cap redone. Doesn't look like it's been opened before, but I should probably just clean the insides and fix that drawer. Otherwise, it's fine. Let's do this Trois Soissons, this 360. The thing is there, but the spring has failed. I have a thing for this, I have a thing for this, but I haven't routed that through, so I'm going to have to fiddle around with that. But I can grab an AV. I've got a plug for that. It is this one here. Where is the end of this? Ooh, the way back there. Oof. Okay. Ugh. Now it goes here, down here. Yeah, I've got a multi-tap adapter, one of these janky 3-in-1s. And I need to remove and redo the multi-tap with the thing. We go R, B, blue in, got sound. I need to switch this over to RGB mode. I think it's that, and I need to quickly go grab my 360 power supply. Say hello to the Minu on my way, because he is crying. Now, I know I didn't plug my 360 into my power board, because I haven't used it in forever. so I have to figure out where I did put it. I think it might actually just be... Oh. I think the question is, where did I put my 360? Oh, I know where I've put the power cable for it. There it is. Hi, Minu. I'm gonna plug that in. I'm just, to the top, to the bottom, where everything else is. I'm just gonna lay it on top up here. Please tell me this is polarized. It is not, but the pins are a little fucking wonk. Okay, well, it's fine. Okay. Now I have to switch the adapter to 360. Bring up the... Please stop shaking. Plus stop pulsating. I don't know why the camera is shaking. Getting kind of annoying. Oh. Stop it. You're focused. Bring the thing up and power it on. It powers on. Doesn't come up with an red ring of death. Let me make sure that I've got the right input. That might be it. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Oh, this is an early model that doesn't have HDMI. Oh, wait, no, it does. So what am I doing using one of these? I'm an idiot. Just take this out. Plug this into HDMI. Alright, well, it works. Do we get a free game? No free game. Oh, do I have a 360 controller somewhere? I think I do. Oh. When was the last time I used a goddamn Xbox 360 controller? I don't know, but as far as I'm aware, this is working. It powers on. I'm gonna have to test with a game, but I don't think I've got a 360 game I can test with. Let me check my suppliers. I probably do have a 360 game. But I've still got a 360. I've got plenty of 360 games I can test with. Let me check for a controller. I know I've got a controller somewhere. That is an Xbox One controller. That is a PS3 controller. How many freaking OG Xbox controllers do I have? Ridiculous. I have no idea where I put my Xbox 360 controllers. Let's at least grab a game while I look for a controller. Here we go. We'll use this one. And I'm pretty sure I've got a 360 controller in my drawer, in my box. Wonder if I can use a Xbox One controller if I wire it in. Might be worth trying. If I plug this in with a wire, will this work? Where did I put that spare? Micro USB cable. Oh no, one of the worst types of cables. Oh my. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's use the Grody one. The Grody cable. Yeah. If I plug this in here, then this in. Oh my god, I need to clean this. This in here. I heard it vibrate, but it does not seem like it works because I'm not seeing any power. So no, that's not going to work. I need an actual 360 controller, which I'm going to have a little bit of difficulty trying to find because I don't know where I put them. I've got a box of controllers. I'm sure I've got one in here. It could also be that it is in my box of emotional support cables, but I highly doubt it. So I don't know where I put my 360 controller, which kind of sucks. I wonder if it'll boot into a game though. I have a copy of Coldcept Saga, so we're going to try that. Disk is a little bit scratched. Let's see if it will just boot straight into a game. No. It won't boot straight into a game. It needs to sign into a profile, but I do feel the DVD drive spinning. Okay, well, I'm going to need to find my controller and test this out afterwards. As far as I'm aware, this is working. I do need a test with a controller, though. Power off. I will just put a little bit of tape on here right now. I just put that down as a reminder. Looks good. Need to test with controller. Of course that was going to happen. Hey, who wants to see me stab myself? Hell yeah. Looks good. Need to test with controller. I knew that was going to happen because I'm dumb. Okay. Why are you freaking out? Stop it. Bloody camera. We've got a PS3 Slim. It's a regular PS3 Slim. This one just requires HDMI and my plug like that. Turn it on. Nope. Turn it on. No free game. This is not booting up into a game or an OS. Huh. Put the HDMI port. The HDMI port looks fine from what I can see. So, just doesn't want to show a picture. I'm not sure. Huh. Is it showing up on the other screen? It is. Okay, so it's not stripping. That's odd. You're going to have to take my word for it, but it is working. For some reason, the HDMI, not HDMI, the HDCP stripping isn't working. My sync cable is... How did I put my sync cable? Is this it? No. Let me just do that. And I'll get rid of the camera for the time being. Boom. We could use this. This will act as a sync cable. This game settings, upscale and normal, video settings. Maybe there's a way to turn it off over here. I don't think there's a way to do it directly from the area. I have to fuck around with some sort of setting to do that. La 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 la, dictionary type. Who gives a fuck about that? No. Well, it says it's set to operate with RHUR devices. And turn off with other devices under special conditions playback. Yeah, whatever. I just wanted to see if that fixes the issue with the capture card. System information, this is on 4.9. Let me note that down. Some electrical tape. This time I will try to not stab myself in the finger. Like so. Where did I put that crayon? Here. FW 4.90. 150 gig. 160 gig. It's not a 150, it's a 160. Accessory settings. Network settings. Let's have a look at the Dark Souls and Pac-Man. Okay. Memory card utility for creating an internal memory card for PS. That's all. I'm gonna blah 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 blah. Let's do this. I'm going to grab my list of test games. Ugh. Now, I love how it says PlayStation 2, but I know that PlayStation 2 games are not going to work natively, but I'm going to try it anyway, just for shits and giggles. I just want to see what happens when I put a PS2 game in here. I'm pretty sure that the PS2 memory card is for PlayStation Store PS2 games. But I have seen a PlayStation Slim with a PS2 game in it before, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, unsupported data. Alright. Figured I'd try. Let's put in... Oh, Black Flag's not in there? Did I leave it out? What's my Black Flag? Must be in a different... box. Resistance, Splinter Cell. Is it over here? Sega CD, NHL 13. Oh, come on. NHL 21. Where the hell did my Black Flag go? Kind of miffed about that. Okay, so if it's not there, then let's put in... I want to put in a late version game. So I was hoping for Black Flag. There's an HL 13, that's a later game. Check again for Black Flag, just in case. God of War. Oh yeah, God of War Saga. That was in a PS4. For some reason. Really have to find my copy of Black Flag. Alright, so let's put a game in. I'm going to put God of War Saga in. Let's make sure that it actually reads. Ooh. Making some noises. The DVD drive is making some very unfriendly noises. Got a War Collection, got a War Saga Digital Manual. It is making some very unfriendly noises. Yeah, let me put the microphone close for you to see if you can hear it. Now, the weird part is that it is loading the game. God of War, God of War 2, God of War bonus content credits. Is that really what the God of War saga is? It's just 2 games? DVD drive's making some very unfriendly noises, but it is working. I don't know if that's normal, the sound. I would say no, but I've not touched a PS3 Slim. It also does not seem to be advancing? Or maybe it is, I don't know. No, it does, okay. Is this remastered? Looks like it. I'm gonna put NHL 13 in to see if it makes the same bizarre noises. Maybe it's just the disc. That did feel very unfriendly. This does have a lot of fingerprints on it, so I wouldn't be surprised. So does this, but I can clean that up. There's a lot of what's on it. Let me IPA it a little bit first. Let me give it a little bit of IPA to clean up the schmutz. That's cleaning it up. It's a lot better. Alright. NHL 13. No, that DVD drive is just fucking going to town. Oh, it's Blu-ray, isn't it? Not DVD. Right, I'm just gonna say it works, but it makes weird noises. That's all good. Okay. back to here. Come on, load, load, load. This, I hate this screen so much. There we go. Okay, so now we've got a PS3. This is a non-backward compatible PS3. This is just a regular CECHL. Maybe I could use this for parts. I need to grab power supplies from a bunch of these. Where did I put these? There, 3-prong, right here. 3-prong, and my... Where did I throw the HDMI? Over here. Non-backward compatible PS3. Light shows up. Redisk? No. Bring up the thing and power it on. Pressing the power button does not actually turn it on. Cool. Let's plug a controller in and see if that changes its mind. Now, what's funny is that hitting the eject button should also power this console up, and it's not. Okay, so this hasn't been opened before. Does it have a hard drive in it? It does have a hard drive in it. This is after they changed the draw mechanism. Instead of it sliding, it's just pull in, pull out. I can't turn it on via controller because it is not syncing. So I'm going to call this one not dead, but needs to be taken, needs to be opened to work. Need to open console to verify if working. Let's see. So I'll show you the label. Goes on here. Doesn't power on. Need to investigate. He might just say fuck it, but I could also use the power supply from this for testing. Saves me having to buy one. And now that's all the big items. We've now got a bunch of small items to look at. Most of which I am going to probably clean while yeah, I'll just show you why. Look how grody that is. Inside is a DMG, but I am going to clean this because it is grody. I've got another DMG. I've got a DS Lite and 2 Super Nintendos. Let's do the Super Nintendos first. I'll move the handhelds out of the way. Alright, let's take a look at these Super Nintendos. Now I have to switch my cables over again. my tape AV, it looks like the power does work fine on that, and the power's like this. I need to get the power adapter. Is this one the one that will fit, or is it the smaller one? It is that one. Okay. Let me switch the AV out to the... This is in the back of the TV. Ugh. But why? And then we get our test game, Killer Instinct. We move this up, move it to the corner over there so you can see it a little better. And on. I am seeing power go on to the console. No video. Let me make sure I'm outputting correctly. Okay, let me try the other one. Because I was having this problem where it was not outputting the signal. This one also powers on. So yeah, let me plug this into the TV and we'll check the TV. I think that's why I had this plugged into the TV, because it wasn't outputting to the capture device for some stupid reason. So we've turned the TV on. I need to switch this input to video. Okay, so the brown one, we've got vertical lines, which indicates that one of the PPUs is dying. Could also be capacitors. Put it back, take it out, put it back in. And now it doesn't work. I'm gonna quickly IPA my cartridge. That's the case, but I don't think it's my cartridge. I think it's the Super Nintendo. Oh, that's fallen in there. Yeah, it's one of the PPUs. Because it looks like just static images is causing the problems. When things are moving, it seems to be fine. Let me grab my test controller. And start doing some movements. I am not good at this game. Oh boy, yeah. So this has got to be a 2 chip that's dying. Yeah. Alright, so I think this is a 2 chip that's dying. Switch over to the other one. This one is also doing the thing where it didn't start up on the first. Light is showing. Not doing. Like, it looks like it's receiving signals, but it's not showing anything. I wonder if that's because the AV port is just like super loose. It's super loose on this one as well. Oh, my other thing wasn't plugged in all the way. No, it's still doing the thing. Alright, so I'm gonna fathom a guess that these are both 2 tips and they're just dying. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the AV cable as well. This AV cable is fucking horrendous. Might order another one. Fiddling around with the back of the thing and it's still doing... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna actually tear these apart real quick just to verify that they're 2 chips. But I'm pretty sure that they are, because they're just absolutely dying. This one definitely is a 2 chip. The PPU is absolutely fucked on it. This one, I'm pretty sure, is also a 2 chip. SNES 001. They're both SNES 001s. And tearing these apart does not take too long, so I'm not gonna worry about how long it takes for me to diagnose these. I'm just wanting to verify that these are both 2 chips. Considering that it was working with animations and then static, once the static parts started showing up, it started dying. Fairly sure that this is a 2 chip and one of the PPUs is dying. Probably probably PPU 2. It would be nice to know what model chips these are. So I want to take a quick look at the chips because there are 3 revisions of these chips. There are the version 1, 2, and 3, the A, B, and C. And the C's are supposed to be more reliable, but not necessarily are they? This is a 1. This is Model 1 because it's got the SVC. I think SVCD is it? SHVD video encoder. So this is the Model 1. And we can actually just verify that by taking off the top shell. This is also another banger on the soundtrack. No, not this one. I need the bigger, thicker one. This one. Yeah. Oh, I know why I wasn't showing up on screen. I didn't plug the fucking HDMI cable back. I am a genius at this. I am good at what I'm doing. I do have to take these ones out as well, don't I? So this is what? PPU 2, PPU 1 does not have a revision number, so this is an early model with a Mosel chip, SVCH, CPU 01. Yeah, and that just ripped off. Cool. Oh, yeah, this one's fucked. I'm just gonna call this one parts. Goddamn plastic came off the fucking thing. Alright, well, whatever. This one's parts. This one actually, the second one, I might want to double check the fuse, because it could also be the fuse is fucked. But yeah, I take the ribbon cable out and the plastic for it falls off, so now this is just individual pins. It's great. But yeah, so this is just Mosel with a PPU 1. This has got a CPU A on it. And a PPU 2, PPU 1 with no revision on it. So this is the first model, obviously to tell because it's got the external soundboard on it. I'm going to try slotting this back in, but it's probably not going to work. I have to, damn it, I have to put this back on first. Slide this back on, whichever way this is supposed to go, this way. No, it doesn't want to go back on because it is dumb and bad. Oh, I have to put this back on before the... This is all needlessly so complicated for no reason. I mean, this is parts, so I don't give a fuck. They just wanted to know if it worked, and it is dying, so I can't really exactly call it a working console. Yeah, that's not going to go in properly. Alright, well. Parts. Doesn't matter. It's parts. Which is fine, because I'm getting a small collection of parts. SNES parts, because I want to be able to try to do SNES chip repairs. So I don't mind the fact that I've gained a whole bunch of parts consoles. Like this, if this was working and I fucked that up, replacing the cable and that is no problem. I've got spare cable in my drawer anyway. So that is no biggie. This is missing a screw. That was missing a screw beforehand, wasn't it? Luckily, I've got a spare screw right here. How convenient. I'm just gonna start making like boxes of screws for various consoles, because I just leave a whole bunch of screws out sometimes. Alright, so this slides in, you put the small end over here, so it tickles in there. And while I'm going to show you some great camera work here, there's a little nub for the other one to go into. The way that I usually like to do this is to line, like put this into the hole where it's supposed to, slide that over here, except I want to, ah, right, so we put this into the hole over here, we take this out, slide everything into place, including putting the tab in there, then slide everything in, and hopefully it just fucks itself up. I hate doing this. This is fiddly AF, especially since I'm not exactly showing a great camera angle. Okay, so we've got this pin in, we've got that pin in. We just lift this up and slide it in to the hole. Boom. Console, parts, console. Ah, that's where that one went. Cool. Where did I put the game bit? There. Come on. Now, I would suspect that if this one was broken, the fuse would not, if the fuse was blown, that the light would not pop up. So it's probably not the fuse. But I do want to open it up anyway, just to take a look at stuff. But beforehand, I'm going to label this one. And I want to put quite a few labels on this because I want to be able to identify parts later on. So put a big O label up here. I really should get a proper pair of scissors to keep for over here, but whatever. Parts. Only. Um, CPU-A, PPU-1 and 2, revision 0. Revision 0. One of the PTU dying controller I need to put more labels on there. I need to get a bigger label. Or write better. Either way, this one is parts. I can go aside. Let's take a look at this one. I'm pretty sure this is a 2-chip as well, but I want to get the revision numbers and everything from this. It is completely not working. The way that it's scratched into it, it looks like this was a shared console, because you can see W3001 at the bottom, so it was probably a serial number that someone decided, oh, I'm just going to scratch that in. There also seems to be some glue at the bottom, or some melted plastic. One of those screws just went on the ground. Right. This has been opened before, because there is a non-standard bit there. Cool. In fact, that is one of the internal case screws. So chances are someone's already fucked around with this. Try to fix it. I wonder what they've done. Well, this is going to be a fun little surprise and an exercise for all of us. Let's take a look-see. That is definitely an internal case screw. This is also a revision 1. There is some growiness in here. Let us grab the multi-nate and just quickly test that fuse. For all we know, it could be hanging on by a thread. Fuse is good. Yeah, fuse is good. Alright, so it's not the fuse. There are a bunch of missing screws. So this is someone's failed repair. In fact, there are no chassis screws in here whatsoever. Let us gently take the ribbon out. Okay, the plastic's supposed to go underneath. That's good to know. Let's take the shield out. And what we have is a PPU-B, a PPU-1 0, a PPU-2B, and a CPU-A. Okay, so yeah, this is a 2-chip. It is fucking filthy in here. And considering that someone's opened this before, it could literally be anything that's fucked in this. I know the controller port's not plugged in, but I'm going to turn it on anyway. Oh, well, I guess it won't turn on unless it's plugged in. Light goes on. Nothing shows up on screen. So yeah, something somewhere has died. So I'm not going to waste my time on this. the console's dead. Someone has tried to repair this before, decided it wasn't worth their time, put everything back together except they didn't put any screws in. And said, fuck it. This is someone else's problem. Then we've got a PPU 1 revision 0. We've got a PPU 2 revision A and a CPU A revision A. I screwed that up. Come on, come on. It's being a little bit more finicky than the other one. There we go. I don't even know if that's doing anything hilarious. Oh no, it is. So this is going to be some learning stuff for me later offline. Is shoving a multimeter, a oscilloscope on some of these things to see if I'm getting signals correctly or not. I might stream that. I might not. I don't know. I've got a spare. That's not the right one, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's try to write on this one a little better than I did on the last one. Parts only. Parts only. Dead. CPU A, PPU 1, PP2, PPU 2B. Missing screws. Power's on, but no signal. That looks a little bit better writing than I did before. So this tells me exactly what's in there. It's a CPU revision A, a PPU 1 that has got no revision, and a PPU 2 that is revision B. Cool. Add it to the graveyard. A DS. And before I touch the next consoles, I am going to give them a liberal cleaning whether they work or not, because, oh my lord, are they grody. Oh. This is why I don't buy Pearl Lessons or, well, not Pearl Lessons, but Pearl colored consoles. They just yellow. It comes with its, oh my god. Oh, gross. I was gonna say it comes with its cover, but oh my goodness. This is a Smoker's Nintendo DS Lite. Hinge doesn't work. Hinge mechanism's broken. Yeah, see, there's the culprit. So it needs a new shell. Needs power because oh no, the battery works. Holy shit. Top screen doesn't work. Do I have? I do. You know what? Give me a moment. I have my R4 from my original DS. Although I think my original DS is still on the table. Yeah, it is. It's up here. I got my R4. Card reader doesn't work. Although I might actually want a proper DS card. But I think this works. If I plug this in, I need the power cable for it. Where's my multi-power thing, cable thing? Here. Oh, bollocks. Everything is terrible. There's one of them. Is this the DS one? No, that's not the DS one. That's the one for the GB Micro. I should probably put that in my spare cables. Or put that over there for now. This one. That's the one. So I'm gonna turn on my original DS. Battery's long died in this, so The first of the year 2000. Yeah, it's at midnight. Happy New Year. And that's my birthday, is today. Yes. Oh no, my R4's dead? My R4 dead? Ooh, it might be. Got a bunch of corrosion on those pins. Let's IPA them, huh? It could also just be like old-timey, uh, just some oxidization. Let me actually open this up. It uses a small bit. That's a Y bit. HA bit. There we go. No, I need smaller. I need smaller than that. Wow, okay. It's gonna work. That's hex. What about this one? That loosely fits. Well, I've just made my desk a mess again. So the top screen on this one is fucked. But I want to see if I can get my R4 working so I can test to see if the game card reader works. Tiny little screw. Cartridge cover. Oh, I should probably take the memory card out first. A 2 gig memory card. Huge. Is there a... No, I think it's just, it's supposed to slide out. There we go. Just pops up. Okay. Looks a little corroded. Isn't good. I'm gonna try to save my R4. Because I've had this thing for 20 years. One of the original R4s. I'm gonna give it a quick IPA clean. I'm gonna give it a bit of a clean on the back as well because I'm seeing some weird... I'm guessing that's just condensation or something. I don't know. A couple of the pins seem to be like oxidized. Okay, let's get a little bit of vinegar. Get a drop of the vinegar. Battery on this one's died, so I'm just going to turn that one off for a time being. I don't think that did anything, but we're going to clean it off with some IPA anyway. So we need to. You can tell this is a premium Chinese device because it's got a blob on it. Okay, this has been given a good cleaning. Let's see if that has fixed this. Come on. Be nice. This is using the tiniest screw in the world. I mean, the pins look a lot better after giving it a clean. Put yourself in there. There we go. If I plug this in, nope, memory card first, 2 gig SD card. There is no DS card inserted, damn it. I wonder if that might be because of the R4, like the memory card might have just died. Let me check. I wonder if the memory card is dead. It is 20 years old as well. Oh no, there's a problem with the drive. Scan it to fix it. Scan and fix, sure. Repair. Close. Open. There are games on here. Okay. So now that the memory card has been fixed, come on, fat cat, don't fall down. Now that the memory card's been fixed, maybe it'll boot. Nope, there's no DS card inserted. Alright, so the R4 might be dead. I might need a... I'm probably gonna need a new R4 or something. That's not the right charge. That's the right one. So the backlight for the screen turns on, but not the... Okay, what about a GBA game? I need to change this to English, but I don't know what option is what because that's to recalibrate the touch screen. It's calendar. There we go. That's language, English. The system will not show. Typical. Stop GBA game. So it's recognizing the GBA game. Yeah, okay, so top screen is kind of fucked. Now, I'm gonna try to get this R4 working offline, but I'm gonna just say top screen fucked. Top screen. Now it makes me think that maybe the top screen on this isn't dead, but someone's tried to do some repairs with this somehow and has not plugged the cable in. I'm not sure. Top green lights up, but no image. Hinge broken. Need new shell. Alright, well that's one. We have a DMG. It does not look like it's been corroded. I need my Tetris test game. Actually, this will do. First things first, I'm giving this a clean. I don't have... Okay, so the front plate for this has come off. So it needs a new front plate. Will the multi-adapter work with a DMG? Don't think so. I don't think this is going to power the DMG. That doesn't even fit. Alright, so I'm going to need bats. I've got bats. I've got bats for days. There were some bats that came with one of them, but I'm not going to use those. Oh, wait, no, here are the bats that I pulled out. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are known good bats, my Panasonics. screen does not show anything. There's no sound. This is up to vol max. Just to make sure that it's not the game, but it's something else. I'll try to find Tetris. Is Tetris up there? No. Tetris should be in here. Most of these here are games that I've got from consoles. Just testing consoles and finding free games. There's Tetris. I know Tetris works. But I think this console is buggered because I'm not even seeing the Nintendo logo come down, so the CPU could be dead. Or it could just be the screen is fucked and it's not, because of that, it's not going through its cycle. Yeah. That's only. I am kind of tempted to open this up just to see what the condition is inside. Let's do that. I think this one works. Yeah. No. Not the right screws. No, I need this tip. Yep. Okay, so there is no corrosion in here, which is good. Whether or not it's a problem with the screen or a problem with something else, I'm going to have to take apart the other one. Alright, we'll keep that aside for the time being. Put all these screws up here. And we'll grab the other one, which I'm also going to give this a quick IPA bath, because it is grody. IPA bath might be a little bit too loose. Where'd I put my toothbrush? Here. Toothbrush clean. This looks like it's seen better days, mostly because that seems to be some corrosion that's sit on top of there. Like I'm just giving it an IPA bath now, but I'll probably give this a proper wash in some soap. Ugh, dear Lord. Oh, there's some battery corrosion on there. Faceplate's fallen off. God damn it. This is roadie. It's grody AF. Wow, this still has its plug for the external connector. That's rare. Oh, let's test this and get it over with. I don't know if it's going to work because of the corrosion though, so I might want to clean the pins first. Let's get my vinegar back. Ah, fucking mist. Down here. Down here it's not so bad, but it's this one up here that I'm worried about. This is going to have to be torn apart anyway. Like, I'm gonna need to give this a bath. Fucking hell. Alright, let's see if this at least fucking works. Green's fucked. But it works. Alright. Well, screen's fucked, but it works. That's what I like to hear. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the screen off of this one and the screen off of this one. Swap them around and see what difference it makes. I'll be right back. I've got to do this quick because I've got some stuff I have to do. So we'll just tear this apart and test the stuff between the things and stuff. So the other Game Boy had Philips, and this is using Gamebit. I am not surprised about that. Just want to keep that BRB screen back up there, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is the last thing we're going to worry about, because this is the last thing I have to look at. Out. That's, I hate how dirty this thing is. Let's grab the screen from this one. So this is the one where I thought that the screen was dead, but it could be the console. Put that in gently. That'll do. That's in. So the motherboard on this one is good, but the bloody could still be fucked. I don't know. Screen could be screwed. This one doesn't even power on. The bats are not in right. 1, 3, 4, yep. Let me double check the screen is in all the way. Because I saw something pop up. Interesting. Very interesting. See, I'm seeing something come up on screen, but it's not finalizing the boot process. So I might want to take a look at this screen a little closer. So this is now a good working screen with the possibly bad motherboard. I mean, it's all bad. It's disgusting in here. Yeah, okay, so the boot process on this one is just completely screwed, so I think the motherboard on this one is dead. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay, so the motherboard for this one is dead. Screen might still be good for it, but it wasn't completing its, like, the I don't know, maybe this one is just completely fucked. I'm going to put this one back in to make sure that the motherboard is still working though. And if it is, then I'm going to give this one a nice clean spit shine and get a replacement screen ready. I wonder if I've got a replacement screen somewhere. Put that back in. Make sure that it works. Boot. And yeah. Yeah. So screen needs to be replaced on this one, but that's easy. This one up here is just parts. All right, well, that's all going to be it for now. So, if anyone is actually here, oh, hey, Sneeze, that is a very yellow brick. It really is. But you popped in a bit too late. I'm actually finishing. So, thanks for popping by either way. Might have some more stuff later tonight, but I know I'm going to have some more stuff later this week. So, pop by then. I'll catch you later.